Hi Dan and Jesse, it's Rob. I'm over at the house. Just met here with our HVAC contractor, Ross, to determine the best placements for the new HVAC system, the ductless heads for the bathroom and the bedroom. And after looking at the site, considering that we have an existing 6-inch duct in here that used to pop up underneath the back door, we're going to divert that off and jog it through the crawl space between the joists here and pop up a boot over here in against the sidewall underneath this new small window here. So we'll have one coming from the floor here. You also already have an existing vent on the north side of the room, just underneath the window over here. So there's that boot here, which is a 4x10, heating and cooling this end of the room. So you'll have heat and cooling coming from this side, you'll have heating and cooling from that side, from the floor level. And then he said for the split ductless system, for this room, just because of where everything is, he'd recommend the best location would be on the wall over the door to the bathroom, and then similarly on the bathroom side, sandwiching them two together so they actually be back to back. So if you open the door and stood in the doorway, up near the ceiling, you'd have one ductless unit here feeding the bedroom, and another one up here on the back of the bathroom side blowing backwards into the bathroom. The reason that's good in here is because you've got a skylight, which is going to take on a lot of heat, and a big door. So having the cool air, especially in summertime when it's going to be really warm on the third floor and sun beating down from that skylight, having the cold air coming from up high over here blowing past the skylight, cooling the air that's being heated up from the sun beating down through that skylight will really help to cool the space. And cold air also falls, so it's nice to have it kind of come in and fall down and cool you from above. As far as heating in the winter time, even though it's up top, it's not like heat's going to be rising from the floor. But he says that for the size of the room, there's absolutely no concern and no problem with the unit being here, blowing nice warm air in here in the winter time. And again, the fact that the skylight's here and the big doors here, you want it relatively close to the source of heat loss, which would be any window or door or something. So having it up high, close to the skylight, close to the door, is a good spot for it. So we're proposing that they be back to back over here. And again, the one in the bedroom will feed this way, nicely supplementing the one coming from the floor here, and the one on the other end of the room coming from the floor over there, and just blowing extra cold air or warm air in from here. The door to the hallways over here, as long as it keeps closed, it'll blow right past, and it'll cool this whole space very nicely. For the size of it. As far as the condenser unit, we're going to place it on the exterior wall here, between the front end, so the north end of the chimney and the south sloping roof. So it's going to be on the wall over here somewhere. We're going to put it on inverted L bracket, so the bracket comes down the wall and sticks out, and the unit's just going to kind of hang here on the wall. So it'll be sort of relatively out of sight. You won't have it back here near the back of the near the back deck, so that when you're out on your terrace, you're not going to be sitting out here looking at an air conditioning unit, which would be awful. So we're going to tuck it around the corner nicely and just bring the heating and coolant lines right into the wall and go up that way. So that's where the condenser is going to go, and we're proposing that the double heads go on here and on the back side, sandwiching the wall from both sides. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.